hello in advance. So I realized last week when I was going through all the delicious goodies coming over from the motherland, I kind of wrote off Oreos. I was like, man, I feel like once you've had one Oreo, you've had them all. And it was kind of eating me up, thinking like, probably not. Maybe it's a little bit different. But why would it be different? Because it's an Oreo. But I always see those videos of like people eating McDonald's in like China, and they're like, oh, it's way different than American McDonald's. So here we are, a week later, thinking about these Oreos. And they taste exactly the same. They taste exactly the same. So good morning. Happy Sunday. We made it through another week, and you're back here with me for all of this excitement. This will be the last time you'll see myself in this wonderful vertical format. I've also had a scenery change. We're now in my living room, bedroom, office, living space because I live in one room. My house is literally one room. But we've improved things. The stream is getting upgrades. I've got things coming in the mail. I'm feeling like a big kid. It's pretty cool. It's been a learning process for me. For as technologically advanced I am, build PCs, all that fun jazz, literally had no idea where to start with streaming. Not a single thing. Not a little bit. I am figuring out YouTube slowly as well. Oh, there we go. Good morning and good evening. So today in high fashion, I said I'm going to wear a new Portal shirt every week. We're just going with the straight red. It was the week of love. Was this week Valentine's Day? It was. It was the week of love. So we're keeping it red. We're keeping it sultry. We're keeping it love. And then for coffee this morning, I went with hazelnut. I'm feeling a little nutty. We have the fire going. It is warm. It has been frigid. I experienced my first snow squall this week. That was pretty cool. You'd think in my 30 plus years of life, I would have seen that before. But literally could not see an inch in front of me, which was cool. Thanks. This one, I'm not really a red person. I think it really brings out the rosiness in my cheeks. But I'm rocking it today. This is what we're gonna wear. I'm saving my favorite for last because I wear it a lot. Saving it for last. 51st Date has 11,219 followers. That's incredible. That is fantastic. That's a lot of followers. Damn 51st Date. I did make promises to some of the Portal crew that I would let them teach me 51st Date. So hopefully this week, maybe this weekend, Ben's probably on. He's gonna go, we were gonna do it this weekend, but life got a little busy. Also back to the coffee. Hazelnut today. We frothed, we foamed the milk. We were feeling sassy and we're going hot. I usually do cold. So back to the growing up thing. I'll never grow out of being cold. All right. Let's start off with the Olympic count. I did my weekly check-in with Olympic count, US versus Poland. And look at this little makeshift. I stole this from the gallerist. You like that little thing? This might be a staple. So first week we did a PowerPoint because I'm still living in the past. Last week we had the whiteboard. I ran out of colors. This week we're just going straight. What the hell are these called? Post-it notes. We're just going Post-it notes. We're keeping it old school because this is the life I live. All right, Olympic medal count. US. You guys ready for this? This one really rocking my socks off. USA. 25. We're killing it. We're killing it. I've been about the Olympics. Loving life. I'm just gonna put this here. Ready for it? Grand total of Poland. 1. We're still holding on to that one ski jumper. That one crazy man that is jumping hundreds of feet off a pile of snow and just letting him take the wheel. I have a feeling this might change. This lopsidedness might change in the Summer Olympics. Like I said, thriving with the volleyball side. But as of right now, USA 25, Poland 1. Cheers. Morning cup of coffee. Cheers. All right, next up on the docket, keeping with my Post-it note routine, mystery box. I said it the first week. The motherland sent me a bunch of mystery boxes, put a bunch of numbers on it and said, open them in this order. And I was like, okay. We got through the goodies. Unsurprisingly, the Oreos from Poland taste exactly like the Oreos here. Still delicious nonetheless. And I will squish them together to make them double stuffed because that's how we do. So box number 4 was requested for this week. And here we are. Here we're living in the mystery box life. Week 1, we got Gutenberg. I've been enjoying that one a lot. Week 2, we got Goodies and 51st State. I will learn that game. I promise. Big promises. This time around, what do we got? We got Kindling for the Fire. Even better. Take care of your pledge. I should have wrote that on my coffee for today. Hey, take care of your pledge manager. Just a friendly reminder, I missed one this week. I missed my first pledge manager in all the years I've been on Kickstarter, and I was really bummed. I have like a really bad... When I signed up for Kickstarter, I used like kind of like a goofy email because I was like, I can't be serious about Kickstarter. I'm just going to give an email. I don't want spam. I kind of regret that now. And I know it's probably just simple to update your email, but I never checked that email. And I missed a pledge manager this week. I should be ashamed of myself. I was. And that's why I made that video saying, go check your pledge managers. Oh, baby. Is it bad that I knew that smell? Hold on. Before I even opened it, I knew what it was based off the smell. It's a neoprene mat. I was like, yep, I know this one. Holy hell, this is huge. It could be a dress. It could be, hold on, I need to move my chair to see this full glory. Now, for reference, I am 6 feet tall, and this is huge. No, it's a Robinson Crusoe neoprene mat. Like, this is like 4 feet long. Hold on. How does this fit? Does this look good? Is this like more like spring fashion, or are we feeling more summer? It is island. It's tropical. I've never seen this. It is. Hold on. Side profile. From the side. Damn. This looks good. All right, hold on, come back into the home base because this thing's ginormous. This looks fantastic. One thing, if there's anything, I think I've mentioned this before, I am pretty terrible with keeping relevant on like things that are happening. So unless someone blatantly pushes it in my face and says, hey, this is what's happening right now, I have no idea. Like new releases, like I need a personal like memo delivered to my door and said, is this Danielle? Here is your information for knowing new releases are coming up. I know nothing. I'm terrible with it. I have never seen this. And I love this because I love mats. Who doesn't love a good mat? And it could just condense in my closet. Box space, because we've been holding our box together with like, it's been an ugly situation. So this is fantastic. It has the whole thing here. The whole damn thing. I don't know how I'm supposed to show this to you. I know I just did. I wore it as a dress, but like, it's literally just the board on a mat. Feels fantastic. I'm all about this. Guess he's probably gonna play Robinson this week. Your girl. All right, moving on. Next Post-it note, please. 51st State. Ruby did say we were up to almost 12,000 followers. Fantastic. Fantastic. So the campaign is launching in 2 days. And with that, oh, there's a reminder. It launches in 2 days. Wonderful. And to celebrate that launch, the eagle himself, I even wrote a little caca in case you want to know what an eagle sounds like. It goes caca. The eagle and Joanna are going to be live streaming 51st Date that day. Head-to-head battles. Maybe I can get some tips. I'm going to need to get some tips, so I will be there for that. It'll be good. So 2 days. Get on it. Go follow it. It's fantastic. Cheers to that. All right. I'm falling behind on my Post-it collage here. I want to keep all of the stupid things I make for the stream and make like a board. I just want to make a board. Send it off, all of the updates. All right, stream, 2 days. Eagle, Joanna, get after it. Next up on the docket, New York, New York. I can't sing. Let's not do that. I won't do that again. All right, New York faction. It's out on the Nourishima Hex app. It is out. I played it last night. Guess what? I lost. I lost pretty good. With that said, I need some tips. But in the meantime, we are going to give away 3 codes for the Nourishima Hex app. 3. So what I did on Twitter, I had asked people to give me their favorite pizza topping. You know, I'm completely unbiased. You want pineapple, you want ham? I'm on board I pretty much eat anything. Because New York loves their pizza. In your humble opinion, your favorite pizza topping. So I'm going to give away 3 codes on Twitter, and I'm going to give away 3 codes here. And I want your best topping, and I'm going to make pizza next week. It's going to be me playing New York, making a pizza, and it's going to be fantastic. So I want all of your suggestions. I didn't, excuse me, I didn't realize how many of you eat grilled chicken on your pizza. Oh, there's my there's my stupid pizza drawing. I didn't realize how many people put grilled chicken on their pizza. Is that not a New England thing? That might not be. Like, we do like heavy meats. Like, we love sausages, pepperonis, all about like the darker meats. I've never put grilled chicken. See, we're pretty basic too, but we're not basic in a sense, because like you give us some like delicious sausage and ricotta and roasted red peppers. Oh, that sounds incredible. And I'm like, grilled chicken. So it might be a grilled chicken kind of pizza. Well, anyway, give me your favorite toppings. I want them all. I'm going to cook a pizza, and I'm going to play New York this week. It's going to be fantastic. All right, moving on. Next Post-it note. Oh, did we miss 11? About fungi prosciutto or Donner? I think anything with the word fungi in it. All right. I know I did say I would eat anything. Fungi might be a word that would deter me from eating it. I like mushrooms. I like mushrooms to an extent. But I don't know if I would, something about that word kind of makes my mouth dry. My personal favorite is turkey pepperoni, though. Love some homemade pizza. Like, are we talking turkey and pepperoni, or like turkey style bacon, that type of thing? Turkey style pepperoni. I don't think I've ever had turkey pepperoni. Fungi means mushrooms. That's what I thought. Okay. Just like some regular, like super thin mushrooms. Okay. Just making sure. Wasn't sure if we were like going into like the depths of the forest or the earth looking for like a specific like beautiful piece of fungus that we were looking to eat. I just assumed it meant mushrooms. I do like mushrooms on mine. I'm a big fan of banana peppers. Banana peppers rocks my socks off. That is the condiment I will put on literally anything. Put it in like chicken bowls. I'll put it on pizza. I put it in my eggs. Banana peppers, man. I'll talk about food all day long. Last week, all I did was talk about food too. What else we got? Yeah, pepperoni made from turkey. I don't really like pork products. It is an acquired thing. I get hit or miss with pork products. I do love sausage on my pepperoni, but there's some barbecue stuff that I'm like, we'll pass on that. All right, so I want all of your pizza toppings. I'm going to go through all of the comments, and maybe I'll make like 3 or 4 pizzas. We have a really cool pizza oven, and we're like fiending. We're fiending to fire it up. It's wood roasted. It's going to be good. All right, did we miss 11? And we're bummed about it, and we need to go back and remedy this problem. Late pledge. Look at that heart. That heart was made for you. Still a chance, late pledge. This is coming up right here next to the pizza. Yep. So still on Game Found. You can go in, get your pledges in. Go get your pledges in. I won't eat regular bacon. You guys want to hear something crazy? I don't really like bacon. And I feel like for living here in America, I kind of get a lot of crap for it. Bacon's just not really my jam. It adds extra saltiness, and I feel like the flavor just kind of takes over everything else. Like, I'm going to have some eggs. If you put bacon on it, the eggs are just going to taste like bacon. Same with a burger. You put some bacon on a burger, and that's it. It's over. Like, it's just going to taste like bacon. So, Raven, you, me. I'm good with bacon. I'm good. I mean, if it's there in front of me, it is good in a Bloody Mary because that the flavor of that's so strong. But we're good on that. All right. Oh, I think Ruby, you're so good on top of the taco pizza. Speaking my soul with the taco pizza. That is all I want right now is tacos. Are taco sandwiches? That's really the question here, because I would say sandwiches are probably the supreme food next to pizza. And then you can go into all arguments, is like pizza really sandwiches? Because technically if you make like a calzone, it could be considered a sandwich because it's a filling surrounded by a bread product. But tacos, if we can't consider it a sandwich, it might be the supreme meal. I definitely just saw someone talk about gyros as a pizza. There's a pizza in Germany. It's called gyros with metaxa sauce. Everyone should try that. And I apologize if I butcher the word gyro. We're going places. So a gyro pizza, would that just have like tzatziki sauce and like tomatoes and like lamb? Lamb on a pizza? That sounds incredible. That sounds fantastic. I went in here to go look at Ruby's comment about the late pledge. March 15th. Perfect. I love that you were on the ball here. I really appreciate that. So yes, 11 pledge manager open till March 15th. Go get your late pledges in, and we'll keep talking about food too. I promise. Like that will just be an ongoing dialogue that we will have forever. So lay on your recipes. I want them all. All right, next. Oh, we're coming down to the last one, I feel, because I super glued it on here. Oh, look at this art I did this morning. I'm really improving. I'm taking some tips from my daughter. She's a fantastic artist. Oh, this is going up here. Look at that Batman symbol. Would you just look at it? I appreciate your help. I genuinely do. It's fantastic. Anything to help. Thank you. All right, Batman. We're all hyped for it. So I was using the past 3 weeks to kind of like introduce myself to the Portal community. So this is going to be kind of like my wrap up to introducing myself. Batman. I was never into, I'll take this off because it's bugging me. I've never been super into superheroes. And I feel like as someone in kind of like a geeky, nerdy community, I feel kind of like shunned a little bit. Like, how do you not like superheroes? Batman's my man. Batman is my man. And when I was presented with this game and was told about this game, I genuinely got super excited. And I feel like I get excited about a lot of games, and I see them, they're introduced to me, just like explaining games to me. Even like a theme would get me excited. I'm a very joyful person in that sense. But when Batman was presented to me, I was a little taken back because like my jaw kind of dropped a little bit, and I realized like this is the first game in a long time I was like, wow, I can't wait to play that game. Batman really isn't a superhero. He's an anti-hero at best. Okay, that's fine. Yes, he is. But it was the first game in a very, very long time that I was like, I can't wait to hear when the date is, or I want to hear more about it. So I am very excited to like be here talking about it and explain the game to you guys. So March 4th is when the pre-order opens for Batman. This is going to be in I know I've talked about it before. This is going to be in like the light of our detective series. And it just, I played it, and it just feels very immersive. It feels very like you're a part of the universe, and the things that you are doing, it like matters. It definitely, I left the table going, I am one with this game. This is me. And it was fun because I saw my husband's reaction in the same way, and he is not a big Batman fan. He's also in the same boat. Like, totally, like if it has a Marvel name on a board game, or like you see like the superhero theme, like same with like Smash Up, we're kind of just like, we're all set with that. We're also super not into zombies either. But this game, we both left the table and we're like, whoa, like that felt really, really good without giving any sort of spoilers or like saying too much into the game. Like, we both kind of stepped away feeling very, very, very excited about where this was going. So, March 4th, pre-order date up. I tried to like explain that the best I could without giving any or too much information, which is very hard. It's like when you're chatting with your friends about a TV show you just watched, but they haven't caught up to the latest episode, and you're just like looking at them back and forth, like, like, yep. You're just the eyes, like the eyebrow wiggles, that kind of thing. Like, you just kind of got to go with the eyebrow wiggles. Whoa. So a Matrix fan then. We're talking about the Matrix now. Hold on, let me go back to the chat here. He's the best detective in the world. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I think Batman fits incredibly well with the detective series. I completely agree. So one of the first adult movies that I watched as like a kid or teenager, tween, I think it was like 12 or 13, was Batman Forever with Val Kilmer. And I just remember being so enamored with that movie. And I know that's probably like the worst one of the bunch. It's terrible. But I just remember like with Nicole Kidman as Poison Ivy, like I just remember being very drawn into it. And you're right, like that whole universe fits very well into the detective universe that Portal has. So, fantastic. I saw the Matrix comment. I'm also a Matrix fan. I really like, I don't know if I just like B-rated TV or movies. I was also really into Blade. So like my favorite trilogies are like Matrix, Blade, Underworld. Maybe there's a theme here. Who knows? All right, yes, Batman and Robin was probably the worst of the bunch. Although I feel bad because that was like my first experience with Chris O'Donnell, and I remember being a young Danielle feeling like, wow, who's this gentleman here? But at the same time, that probably is the worst one with Alicia Silverstone. It's kind of cringy. You're just like, what is what is happening? So, all right, Batman, March 4th. Get ready for it. Blade Runner is good. I have never seen Blade Runner. I feel like when I was younger, I watched a lot of movies, but a lot of the same thing over and over again. Batman being one of them, and I had them all on VHS, and we would just watch them. I remember we got a VHS player in our minivan, and we would just like watch Batman over and over again. So Blade Runner was on like the list of things we needed to watch, but no, we watched the same thing over and over. Was that he was in Batman Forever? No one. I've never watched the Michael Keaton one. I feel like I'm doing myself a disservice, but maybe we'll get there. I wonder if you can get them all on like DVD, just a box set. I'll like make my kids watch it. So we have been going through like all the old movies we watched when I was younger and making my teenager watch them. Yes, I do have a teenager. And she's kind of like shocked by how bad movies were in like the late 90s and early 2000s. I think I would really get her good with the older Batman movies. She'd probably look at me and be like, Mom, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to watch any more crappy movies. But maybe I'll make her watch Blade Runner with me. Get that up on the list. All right. So, oh yeah, no, I was right. This was the last one. All right, so starting next week, same time, different place. So I said this at the beginning of the stream, put in a lot of research into learning how to stream. And as someone who has been heavily involved with building my computers, I love like all of this. I had no idea what I was doing. So we've got a setup coming next week, and it's going to be not great. It's probably going to be a train wreck, as this has been. But we're going places. I'm going to be horizontal because I learned some things. And next week, I'm actually going to have Joanna on, and we're going to talk about the upcoming Empires of the North expansion that she just put out. Well, she is putting out. So next week, same me, different setup, and we're going to be chatting with Joanna. So stop in next week, and thanks for stopping by this time around, and that's what we got here. All right. Well, I hope everyone has a great Sunday. Don't party too hard today. For us here in the States, we have a nice long weekend. Well, I think some of us do. So tomorrow off, play all of the board games, and just enjoy the rest of your weekend. All right, thanks.